Hello everybody, thanks for checking out my poster there. If you're just here quickly to get some contact information, I will have that down in the description. Otherwise, let's jump into the poster. So first of all, I'm here to help with anything technology related, not just the bullet points you see there. For the Windows setup and basic use, this could be anything from deciding which applications you want to download to just trying to set up your new Windows machine without having to sign up for cloud storage and all that other garbage. For the Linux installation, a lot of people want to try a different operating system, but they don't know how to get started and they really don't want to pay the Mac prices. So Linux is an easy, cheap way to refurbish kind of an old machine, maybe something you want to pass on to a younger member of the family. For office applications, a lot of people want to be able to use Word and spreadsheets and presentations to their full potential, but there's just these little things that make them complicated or overwhelming, and I can really help you get through that hurdle. And as for phone setup, sometimes it's just confusing. Now for spreadsheet and document creation, this is more some freelance work. And if you want to hear about my freelance work, jump to this timestamp. So what am I really offering? Ultimately, I want you to have the knowledge to make your own informed choices and have the confidence to use the tools at your disposal. At the end of the day, computers and phones are just tools that you've spent your money on, and you deserve to get the most out of these tools. So, whether it's the hardware you have or the software you want, I'm here to help you figure that out. So what's the point? Why not figure it out on your own? Well, you're a busy person. Sometimes you just don't have the time to go through a whole YouTube rabbit hole or go to a lecture at the college to try and figure this sort of thing out. And reading a book takes time. And sometimes technology is just overwhelming, and that's intimidating. And other times, you just have an old computer sitting around that you want to get cleaned up, and you just don't know how to do it. Despite all that, why not just YouTube it anyways? It's free. Well, there's nothing like talking to a real person. And there's something about setting up a meeting that keeps you accountable. And accountability is a big deal. And you know what? Sometimes YouTube just doesn't know. So where do we go from here? You shoot me an email. It's right there on the poster and down in the description. We set up a meeting and talk about details, what you need from me, and we'll take that time to negotiate pricing. Once we figure out what we want to do, we'll figure out where we want to meet, whether that's in person somewhere like at the library or possibly on Zoom. Now, of course, this is a two-way street. You're going to have to come in with a problem to be solved. So now, what do you need? Well, you're going to need a piece of technology that you're trying to learn or a software that you're curious about. You're also going to need an email account to get a hold of me. And, of course, if possible, a project that you're trying to learn. For example, making posters in Word. Okay, if you're here and you just need help with your technology, that's it. Thank you so much for coming. If you're looking for someone to help you with freelance work, here is where I explain that in more detail. Okay, let's talk about freelance work in more detail. From document formatting to spreadsheet creation to template generation, I'm your guy. If you want more details about any of that, please shoot me an email and we can set up a call. Thank you so much for watching this video and have a great day.